Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Would You Rather. Now, as I said in the previous one, oh god dang, what is it? Sorry about that. As I said in the previous one, I am working on a Let's Play, so don't worry about that. But as I said, for now, I'm just going to do another fun Would You Rather. As usual, I am stupid and forget to put on my timer. I really gotta remember to start that first. Again, I apologize for that. So, would you rather eat your favorite food for the rest of your life, or eat whatever you want but never gain weight? See, now this doesn't really affect me because I have such a high metabolism. I pretty much eat whatever I want right now and never gain weight. I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky that way. So, I'm already doing that. I have plenty of favorite foods, so I think I'll but I know my metabolism probably wear off one day and I'll probably end up gaining weight somehow. So I think I'll agree with that one. A lot of people agree with me to continue, so I continue that, never have to worry about stopping that. Would you rather be dissolved feet feet first in sulfuric acid, or have a mafia hit on your family? So, on one hand, I'm being dissolved in sulfuric acid, which is the most, well, it's not the most painful, but then again, it does sound like one of the most painful because you're being slowly digested in acid. I mean, like literally. Well, then again, it says being dissolved feet first in sulfuric acid. It doesn't say how fast. Is it being slow or is it being fast? I'm assuming it's going to be slow, especially if it's feet first, it sounds like torture. The mafia hit on my family, on the other hand. I apologize for the phone. Moving on. Well, the mafia hit on my family means my family dies, and then I'm in mental pain, not physical pain. Well, I suppose, would you consider that physical or mental? I don't know. But it would not be fun either way. But, so it says have a mafia hit on your family. However, you can always still tell the cops about the mafia hit, and it doesn't necessarily have to happen. They could stop it. So that one seems, that is split right down the middle. Would you rather be bald everywhere, which means you have no hair on your body whatsoever, or be albino, which means you're probably the whitest mother trucker on the face of the planet? Well, both ways you're going to stand out really bad, because if you're albino, you're the whitest man. Well, I suppose you can figure out how white are they talking about. If you're talking about albino, it usually means pretty dang white, like pure white. That's usually what albino usually is. On the other hand, being bald everywhere, you have no hair on your head, no beard, no mustache, no hair, period. No eyelashes, which is probably, you get things in your eyes all the time, and it'd be irritating as all heck. In both ways you stand out, so. But it's if I was bald everywhere, it wouldn't be as awkward as if I was the whitest mother trucker ever. So I'm going to go with being bald. And a lot of people agree with me. Well, more than the other side, but it's pretty close to even. Would you rather have I've already answered this one, we're moving on. I answered that in a previous Would You Rather video. Which means I must be running out of questions here. Okay, this is definitely a new one. Would you rather live until 80 in poverty, or live until 40 in riches? So basically, a long life, poor and long life, but a little bit poorer, or being rich, but having a short life. That is a good question. No, for this one I'm going to pick being rich, just for the heck of it. And most people agree with me. The reason I chose that one is just when you think of poverty, you think of the homeless, the people living in literally the poorest of the poor. And I've seen that because where I work, I see a lot of that in my work. And it just, I feel bad every time I see people like that. And I would never want to live like that. I'm not saying that you know, well, that probably sounds a lot worse than I probably meant to come across. That seems real bad. And that's being, I'm just saying not anything against them anyway. I hope they do one day get on their feet, but I would rather be rich in that case and not have to go through all that, but I don't know. Would you rather be a nerd or be a jock? So again, brains or brawn? Now being a jock means I can easily defend myself and pretend I'm stuck to physical jobs for the rest of my life because I don't really have that much intelligence. But then again, being a jock doesn't necessarily mean you're incredibly stupid. It just means that most people see more brawn than brains. Being a nerd, on the other hand, I'm already a nerd. And I love being a nerd, so let's be a nerd. You know, I enjoy being intelligent. And I actually have some pretty good muscles here, so I'm not completely useless that way. Anyway, would you rather be known as a drug dealer or be known as a liar? Well, drug dealer is bad because I'm basically selling illegal stuff to other people and ruining their lives, all for the little bit of money that I gain. On the other hand, I could be a liar and nobody would ever trust me. Now, both are pretty freaking horrible. So I'm either ruining other people's lives or my own life. Probably sound like a douche right now, but a lot of people agree with me. Ruin everybody else's life. That's just horrible. I'm gonna be like, that's just horrible. Would you rather be a man or be a woman? I'm a man and I thoroughly enjoy being a man. So we're moving on. Would you rather eat a rotten raw steak or eat a human's cooked liver? I am not a cannibal. I never want to be. That sounds horribly disgusting. But eating raw steak sounds equally as disgusting, but at least it's not cannibalism. Damn, people want to be cannibals very much. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. I was sitting, I got a little cramp in my leg, I had to move my legs a little bit. Anyway, if you were convicted of a crime, would you rather... Wait a minute. How did that happen? I apologize for that. Would you rather go to jail for life or have the death penalty? Well, if I go to jail for life, I live off the state, I live in the prison, and, you know, I'm pretty much still alive, and, you know, the death penalty, on the other hand, that's always a controversial discussion, because it's like, do they deserve death? And for me, the death penalty, I think, should be for things like, you know, murder and stuff like that. Really, really bad crimes. So, yeah. But then again, you know, it's just my personal opinion. If you kill somebody, that's, you know, the death penalty seems like a logical way to go. But then again, on the other hand, the eye for an eye leads to a whole world blind, so I don't know. I don't want to get into that whole can't even speak, so controversial conversation. I think I'd have to say I'd rather go to jail for life because dying just scares the living. Alright. Would you rather... Okay, they misworded that, so I'm just going to reword it correctly. Would you rather play Skyrim or play Modern Warfare 3? I've actually played both. Well, Modern Warfare 3 is... the campaign actually was pretty cool. I like the campaigns in Modern Warfare. But I'm not a big Call of Duty Online fan, and that's because, to me, it seems like it's unbalanced. The people who sit there and no-life the shit out of it every single day have the best stuff in the game, and then you log in there and you're a lower level and you're trying to level up and actually do something in the game, and you can't do anything because they're already so leveled up and have all the best stuff that you're just dying left and right. So that irritates me. So there's half and half with that. Skyrim, on the other hand, I have played that multiple times. Like, literally, I've completed the campaign multiple times. It's one of my favorite games, and I would play that over Modern Warfare any day. And a lot of people agree with me. That is a very fun game, and if you have not played it, you need to play it. Modern Warfare's campaign's pretty fun too, and online can be fun when you're not raging out all the time or every other time you play. which is why I don't play on like Call of Duty all that much. Anyway, would you rather live it? Would you rather live in? Would you rather? Well then, moving on. Would you rather live in Tokyo or Hong Kong? Okay, if I remember correctly, Tokyo is in Japan and Hong Kong is in China. So they're actually not that far from each other. I suppose it depends on whether you like the Japanese culture or the Chinese culture. And I really don't have a preference because I really don't know enough about either culture to make that kind of a decision. You know what, I'll let you guys decide on that when I notice. Oh wow, that is overwhelming. The reason I picked Tokyo is I'm well, not so much anymore, but I used to like to watch anime, and I know Japanese is where it makes the anime, so yeah, that's my reason why I chose that. Nothing against Hong Kong or the Chinese or whatever. I like everybody. I have no preferences race-wise. Anyway, if you traveled to England recently, would you rather attend the royal wedding or attend the Olympics game? The royal family is more just for, nowadays, it's more just, it's just for show. You know, it's just, this is our legacy of England. So attending a royal wedding, don't get me wrong, that definitely sounds interesting. But the Olympic Games, that's a world event, it's not just one country event. And attending that would be very, very cool. So, again, nothing against the royal family or anything like that, but it's a country event versus a world event. And the Olympics is a major world event, so, yeah. And would you rather be a Slytherin or be a Gryffindor? Another Harry Potter question. Well, if I remember correctly, what they were, Slytherin are more of, they're like the snake. They said that the snake is a symbol and they're more sly, more devious, whereas Gryffindor is just out in the open. And, well, you see, when I read Harry Potter books and watched the movies, they kind of place Gryffindor being good and Slytherin being more towards evil. Not that that's true. They're, not that that's, both houses were pretty interesting, and they both had good people in them. But Slytherin seemed more like the douchebags, and Gryffindor seemed more like the really good. Nothing again. It just seemed to me that Slytherin felt more like that's where everyone that was a-hole seemed to go, and everyone that dealt with the boys and people that seemed to pick on people and be just devious and sly and stuff in every way. So I'd rather be in Gryffindor because that just seems like, I don't know, that's just my opinion. And a lot of people agree with me. Let's join Harry. Alright, I'm sorry. Would you rather only be able to laugh at blonde jokes or not be able to understand sarcasm? So on one hand, I can only laugh at certain jokes, which I suppose wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, or not be able to understand sarcasm, and then when someone says something, you just believe them 100% of the time because you're just a naive nut. That is a tough one. It's supposed to just be horrible. I think see, if I really laugh at blonde jokes, then I won't laugh at anybody's jokes ever. And to be honest, I really don't really laugh at that many jokes. I mean, I do, if it's pretty funny, but I'm going to just go with the joke word because I would like to understand sarcasm so I can tell when people are being sarcastic. And the joke thing, it's not that big of a deal if I don't laugh at a few jokes. Would you rather have to get around on all fours all of the time, so basically being a dog, or something that walks on 4 feet, or only make animal noises? I would like to be able to communicate with other people, thank you. A lot of people agree with me. Well, I should say a lot. Most, it's pretty almost even there. Next question. Which might just be the last question of the day. If you had a diary... Scrap that, I had this question already. So, okay. Oh, I guess I can skip it without having to choose it. I didn't know you could do that. Well... Would you rather play for the Red Sox or play for the Yankees? Ooh, sports reference. I'm not a big baseball fan one way or the other. So here, I'm just going to skip this one because I have... Now that I know that I can do that, I can skip the ones that I literally have no idea or don't really... I'm not a sports fan, so I really don't know which one. I don't know. Well, yeah. Would you rather chop off your own arm? Holy shit, that's incredibly painful, and you'd probably pass out before you manage to get through the entire arm. You'd wake up later and finish it off. Okay, that's horrible. Or chop off a complete stranger's arm, but they come back to kill you in 30 years. But it doesn't say they succeed at killing me, they just come back to kill you. Which, it doesn't say they succeed at killing you. It doesn't say they tried to kill you. It sounds like they're just trying to. So I'm just going to assume that they don't succeed. And go with keep my own arm, please. One more. This will be the last one. For the rest of your life, would you rather eat what you find in a dump, which is nasty as all heck, or eat sea life from the bottom of the sea? Well, it depends on what sea life we're talking about. I mean, there are many different fish down there, and some of them probably taste really good. I actually don't mind fish. And I think I prefer fish over the dump. That's just my... wow, overwhelmingly agreed with me. But anyway, so that is it for another Would You Rather. I would definitely get on the Let's Play as soon as possible, so that way you guys don't have to endure Would You Rathers, because after that fourth video of Would You Rather, I noticed I started repeating questions. That means that this is starting to get really old, really fast, and that we're running out of content for the Would You Rather, which means I'm probably going to have to stop doing Would You Rathers and find something else. But like I said, I got a Let's Play lined up, so hopefully tomorrow I'll have that one good to go, and yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out the other Would You Rathers. Don't forget to check out the other videos that I did. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.